Hey there, everybody. This is G-Bub here. How y'all doing? Welcome back to American Truck Sim. That's right, I'm back over here on the left-hand side of the pond today, back over here in God's country. And we are going to be doing the Cruising Idaho event, or we're going to be working on getting up there to it, because Idaho just got released last week. And so they've got a big event going on. We'll read the page here. It's Progress 0 of 11, as you see. So it's using external contracts or the external market. Y'all know it down here. Where the World of Trucks Connected Profile and American Truck Simulator. The community goal is to get 30 million miles of deliveries coming back and forth from these 11 cities. There are 11 cities right here in Idaho, in the new state they just released, and you got to make 11 deliveries to or from any of these cities here. And every city every trip has to be at least 100 miles. So you're going to have to plan them out. Make sure, I don't know how close some of these cities are, but let's say if it's 100 miles from if it's 50 miles from Boise to Ketchem, you might have to go over here to Idaho Falls and then come back, to make sure that the trips are all 100 miles or more. And if you can make all of them, if you participate, you get part of the community goal. That once they get to 30 million, there's going to be this window hanger, another one of those hangers hanging from your window there. But if you can make your 11, you get your personal goal, which is a really nice paint job. So that's what we're going to be working on that. And we're going to browse our contracts. So let's synchronize on in. We were way down here when we left off in the whole truck at home thing. We were down here in Carlsbad, but of course with the new module coming in and the new state and all that, let's look at it. Here's the new state. That's the one they just added, Idaho. Up until now, the furthest you could go is Jackpot. We've been to Jackpot a few times, and we told the story about how Jackpot, the guy that founded Jackpot, used to have casinos up here in Idaho, but whenever they got rid of gambling in Idaho, he moved just across the border over here and founded Jackpot. That's why it's got its name. But we're probably going to be there. We were down here in Carlsbad, and of course it moved us back to our home garage here in Fresno. Old Dwayne Skeeter and Bubba came down here to pick us up and bring us back home, so we're going to have to see if we can get on up here. I figure we will go to Jackpot and then move on into Idaho that way. So hopefully we can find something going. Maybe let's see if we can fill in some of these other roads along the way. Like maybe fill in a road up here to Tonopah or up here to Carson City and then move on up that way till we can get on up. So let's take a look. Why don't we check on the freight market and see if we got anything coming out of Fresno. We got Fresno to Bakersfield. Let's see. Let's go. Are they just getting longer this way? I hope so. Hope they're coming up and getting longer this way. Whoop. Let's go over here. How about this one? Yep, that one's going. Oh, yeah. So the longer one's down this way. Santa Maria. We are looking for, is there anything headed up into Nevada? Y'all see one, holler out. Washington, California. A whole bunch more Californias and Arizona. We're not looking for those people. We want Nevada. NV. Nope, nothing heading up that way. Huh. What about here? Can we get to Truckee? Can we get to Reno? Tonopah. All right, let's get out of external contracts. Well, externally, that if we go to a quick job, that's just going to give us a truck. We won't be having our truck because we want to drive our truck. Okay, I'm going to look through this. In fact, I'll probably refresh it a few times, and we'll see if we can find a good trip coming up this way. If we can get to Truckee or Reno, something that's going up this way, even Utah for that matter, anything that head us up northward toward Idaho. That don't take us all the way up here to Seattle, So I'm going to take a look, and I'll be back with y'all in just a second. All right, everybody, we looked through there, and we actually found one that will actually take us through a little part of Idaho to get started with up here. It's going to take us up here to Ontario, Oregon. We're going to start down here in Fresno. We're going to be hauling 25,000 pounds of juice. And let's make sure we look at it. When I was doing one in my other run, When I was doing all the trucking over there building the bridge, I wasn't paying attention, and I was actually calling it pounds when it's kilos. It was actually twice as heavy as I thought it was. But no, it's going to be 25,000 pounds. And in fact, tell y'all where I am on both the posting stuff and where I am right here on the deliveries, on the real live stuff. I only just posted one where I just did my first delivery to Genoa. I just posted that about 4 or 5 days ago, so that tells y'all where I am. I ain't even posted the next one yet, so we got a lot of trucking still in the can over there, ready to be edited and posted. I'll try to get another one of those. But this is what we're going to do. We got 26 hours to complete it in real time, 26 hours and 30 minutes. So we're going to choose it, and I think we're going to play around with the pathing some so we can get up here, maybe go through Tonopah or Carson City and get up that way. It'll probably some crappier roads, but it'll be some roads we ain't done yet. So let's set that as our GPS, and it's going to kick us in here into our truck right here at our garage. And as soon as it does, I'm going to go get me a drink, probably have an egg. Got to get a little brekkie in me, you know how it is. Ooh, and it's pouring down rain. Absolutely pouring down rain out here. No, I don't have my head tracker hooked up either. So that'll tell you all that. All right, I'm going to go get me a little bite to eat, and I'm going to get me a little bit more coffee to drink. And I'll be back with y'all here in just a second. And we'll see whether it's still raining when we come back. All righty? I'll see y'all then. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Let's take a look at the world map here. And let's see where we can get. Let's do a little trip editing in here. Do we want to go through Carson City? Let's see. If we go through, right now, it's got us here in Fresno. And where's it got it taking us? Oh, we got to go down here and get our trip first. So let's go head on out of the garage. Let's head on down here to the what is that? It's not Walmart, Walgreen, Walbert. Let's head down here the street to the Walbert and pick it up. Yeah, y'all notice one of the mods isn't compatible right now. It's the Real Company's mod that replaces stuff like Sell Good or you know, replaces stuff like Charge with Best Buy and places like Walbert's with Walgreens and Walmart. Those aren't compatible right now. So we're going to have to wait till it gets back in before we can do it. So, let's go ahead. We only got 7 miles to get there. And let's get this puppy cranked up, shall we? Alrighty. Turn the wipers on. Let's turn our lights on. Those are my lights. I'm having a hard time remembering. Those are my hazards. These are my lights. There we go. And the others are my brights and my not brights. And we don't need the brights on. What time is it? I can't even see. Let's see here. F3? That's the one. It is almost noon. Ooh, we need to take a nap too. So I figure we'll get on out of here. Don't think we can sleep right here. So we'll get on out of here and we'll go and pick that up. And we'll see about taking us a nap. Now this is the one that gives us the... There we go. All right. So we'll take that one off, and we'll go with the one on our dashboard there. All righty? Now, let's see if we can bring her on around. We're going to try not to hit our gate or our fence or nothing. Because I imagine if we banged into something around here, we'd have to pay for the repairs, you know? There. All righty. Now we should be able to just pull out of here, head on out. And we should be clear sailing here. Now I've still got the non-realistic traffic mod in here. The one that doesn't have all the huge traffic densities and all. Although I do have it all the way turned up in the settings themselves. Boy, I've spent all that time in Europe. I'm sitting here having to think to myself for a second. It's like, no, hang on, because I'm driving. And while I'm sitting here driving, oh, hello, sorry. Yeah, I'm coming on through. While I'm sitting here driving, I'm sitting and thinking that I need to be over there next to that little white line. So I'm going to have to get used to driving here on the correct side of the road again. Oh, I forgot. We were in California, so we got these really crappy entry and exit ramps right now. Yeah, see, I keep trying to drive over there next to that white line. I got to remember I need to be over here next to this little dotted one. And it looks like rain's stopping too. All right. We'll turn our lights off. There we go. I ain't been hearing didn't hear my GPS talking to me. I have to look into that too. Whenever we pick up this trailer, we'll go out and make sure all the configurations are where they need to be. And we'll also look for us a place to sleep, because we're going to have to take a nap. Which is fine, because all these externals, remember, once again, you could take a nap at every single one that you wanted to, because it's all based on external time, on real world time. So you ain't got to worry about how much time you're spending sleeping and stuff like that. As long as you get it done in the 26 hours of real time. I got until, what time is it? I'm sitting here, hang on, let me look at my real phone. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I got until 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday? I forget what day it is. But anyway, I got until 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to get this done. So I can't complain too much. And have I still got my windows set up? I do not. I haven't set up my windows yet, so that'd be another thing I have to do. I have to go into here and set up my windows so that I can roll my window down when I'm driving around. And see, like that, it's not giving me directions like, you need to make a left-hand turn up here. My GPS ain't talking to me. So I'm going to have to make sure I got my GPS cut up. I wonder if that GTA 4 one isn't set up to work in this. Looks like it might have gotten broken whenever they moved to F-Mod too, so I have to go in and see if I can get at least something talking to me. But right up here on the left is Walbert's. This one be a Walmart, because it ain't the little corner Walgreen pharmacy type thing. This is one of them big shipping centers, so it's actually a Walmart. We'll turn on in here. We'll grab. Actually, once said, we'll do just like we did. Once we hit this little green pickup freight thing, because remember, we ain't actually picked up this freight. We ain't actually agreed to the contract until we actually agree to it here. So we'll do just like we did on that thing that time. And we'll take a look and see if there's any external contracts going up here toward Jackpot like we were looking at. So let's scroll through it right quick and take a look. Barstow. Gallup, Nevada, see? Oh, no, that's New Mexico. Whoa. But we got some going to Idaho, though, ain't we? Look at there. There's one going to Ketchem. One going to Reno. One going to Salmon, way up there in the north. I don't even see the one that was going, the one that we had that was going to Ontario. See, it ain't even there no more. So I think we will hit one going to Ketchem. We got 14 hours and 15 minutes to do it, and it'll take us right up there into the heart, about as close to the heart of Idaho as you can get. So that's where we're going to go. Alrighty. Be nice if we get to Twin Falls and then hit out from there, but that's pretty good too. That's the one we're going to get. So let's go ahead. It's going to be, ooh, Nelly, look at there. Boy, and we're going to pick up a couple places. We're going to go through, we will go through Tonopah. We'll go through Eli. We've hit Eli before, but we'll kick up some road we probably ain't picked up before. 41,000 pounds. Woo, that's a heavy one. That's a real heavy one. Salmon. That's got 40,000, so might as well go with this one. Let's begin delivery. All right, where we got to pick this puppy up at? Should be right over there. Yep, it's that big blue one right over there. So let's go ahead and go around and pick it up. Yeah, I'm driving the automatic this morning. I promise y'all for the next delivery, I'm going to get my head tracker set up, and I'm going to get my gear shift set back up and all that. But for today, I just wanted to get started on it, let y'all know there was another event going on. Although, like I said, this event will be long gone by the time y'all actually know anything about it. But I did want to get started on it, because once I get started on it, that actually gives me the incentive to keep doing it, you know? Let's put it in reverse. Just like whenever we hit the Livorno last time and did the Genoa delivery, it's like, alrighty, well, I've already done this. I only got to make 11 more deliveries, so let's just go ahead and knock it on out, okay? There we go. All right. Let's pick up the trailer. Let's pop out here in, is it 2? There we go. I was trying to remember which F it was, but just like last time, it ain't the F's. Okay, we're all set up with our Wahlbergs, so we're set up to go. I'm gonna hop out, get my window set up. Ain't gonna set up the head tracker and all that. Not on this delivery, but I'll get my window shifted onto a button, and I will see y'all when I get back. Alrighty, folks, we got it all set up here. Let's take a look and just make sure this is working. Oh, we got to turn our engine on. Looks like we do. Now let's try it. Yep, can't roll down an electric window without the motor crank. Nice, alrighty. And I even got the one that's on the bottom going down and the one on the top going up this time too. So we're all set. All right, folks. Parking brake is off. Let's put it in drive. And let's head on out of here. Let's see. We got a sleeping spot coming up on the right. So we'll go ahead and we might take just a hair of a detour there. Means the first part of this trip is going to be nighttime again. But let's see. All right. We got that on pass. Swing it on wide over this way so we don't get hung up on this gate. Now swing it on wide over this way. And then we're going to hop out to the map and we'll take a look and see where another sleeping area might be. See if there's one just a little bit further down the road, because looks like we're about 2/3 of the way maybe. Well, let's hop on out and take a look at our Ram McNally, will we? Let's take a look. All right. There's the one that's coming up on us. We have to take a little bit of a detour to get that one. We got another one right up here. I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Can we put we're going to do that just to give us a reminder we need to turn up this way. Boy, it's really setting up a detour, ain't it? It won't just go all the way around that way. But should we hit this sleeping spot, we'll reset it so we're going back up the way we were going through Tonopah again. So that's all right. We're good. We are good. Let's get this thing going. We are going to make a left out of here. Nothing coming. Let's turn this off as well, so we can use the one on our dash up there. Use the real one. Another wide turn. Let's not hang it up on any curbs there. We're good. Alrighty. The one thing I need to do. Alright, is it I? It is, but that one doesn't give us a... I'm going to set it for cruise control there so I can keep an eye on what our cruise control is set on. See, we'd have to turn up in yonder and go to that motel there if we were going to sleep there. But we're going to hold off on that. We should have beat it through the yellow. But speed limit through here, it is California. Speed limit's double nickels. We're looking at 55. So that is real easy to see on our dial. So we'll just have to keep an eye on our dial. And let's try and remember that we are aiming for trying to hug this little yellow dotted line over here. Let's try and remember that we ain't trying to be over there on that right-hand side. And dang, those right-hand drive trucks are giving me heck. It's got me all discombobulated here, where I keep trying to hang it over there, afraid that I'm gonna run into stuff over here, you know? Let's take a look around the beautiful city of Fresno, or what little bit of it we're getting to see here, until we have to floor it and get moving again. It's nice to be back home. We ain't been this way in a while, even if you don't count all our European driving. Just the fact that we've been all over the south there, and Carlsbad, and did Utah, and the stuff we were doing there at Salt Lake, and then all the driving we were doing there with the Drive at Home event, doing all those deliveries. It has been a while. Oh, I forgot to turn my GPS. I forgot to turn my little talker GPS thingy on too, make sure it was working. You notice it wasn't talking to us just now. Let's get on up here on this road so we don't stall out. Are we good? We're good. I don't see nothing coming. Good. Now we're up on the road. I'm going to pop out to the menu one more time. Probably at this red light up here. And we'll see if I can get that GPS working. So to get the voice working. So I'll be right back. There we go. We got her set up. For some reason, the voice GPS was turned off entirely. Or it was turned on, but it didn't have any voice selected for some reason. I don't know if the whole thing with the update to Idaho and the mods and all that, I don't know if that caused it to turn off the voice, but it did. So we've got the GTA 4 lady back into her. See, right about there I can see the little mirror on the hood, and I can see enough out of the mirrors on the left that we should be okay here. Now I don't know why that speed limit sign's at 45. Oh, there it did. It finally changed on my little GPS down there, because it was still saying 55. It's like, are y'all trying to make me get fines and stuff? That ain't very nice. Now let's see if we can get on out of here and get out of Fresno and California and get on up there near where we're going to be turning toward Tonopah and all that before we start doing that, all that yawning stuff. Turn this big on load of sugar. Get it up there where they can sprinkle some sugar on their potatoes. Which I imagine they must be using those potatoes to make the French fries from McDonald's, or old Mickey D's, because that's why their French fries are so damn addictive. Is because that they put sugar on them. So you not only got that salty and that potato and that salty taste, you got that underlying little sweet taste too. So it's almost like you got sweet and sour French fries, or y'all over there, and as Bubba's family would say, chips. Y'all got that sweet and sour chips flavor. Now we should be doing pretty good here. We got a speed limit 55, so we were getting used to all this. Had a lot of good practice when we were driving over there on the Europe Drive. Yeah, getting real close to the speed limit and being able to drive and not making a whole bunch of. Of course, we got a turn coming up here, so we might want to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, we definitely want to slow it down a little bit there. Good googly moogly. They threw a road snake at us out of nowhere there. You can see that trailer leaning just a little bit back there. Can y'all imagine if we were still doing 50, how bad? We'd be all over the road. There'd be sugar for miles. Oh, good grief. See, this is why it wanted to send me off to the left. One of the reasons that first delivery wanted to send me off to the left and leave me on the freeways, leave me on the highways out there, is because, you get up here on these secondary roads like this one, you get all this wiggly waggly road snakes here. All right, roads, at least the quality of the roads improved a little bit if the curves at. Let's risk it just a little bit, take a little look around, take a look. Yep, we got some trees and all. We still kind of in the desert, still got all the mountains off in the distance, but at least we got some trees. It ain't just sand and cactus out as far as you can see. So that's a good one. I got my real phone sitting on my shoulder because I'm always sitting here. Every time I'm playing, I always want to be able to have the wife contact me. She can get upset, you know how it is whenever you're playing a game or something like that. She can't get a hold of you. So even when I'm playing Minecraft and all the other, I've always got it set up, always got it sitting on my shoulder. He keeps wanting to slide off. That's because it's not truth in advertising today. I have to make, in the interest of full disclosure, I'm not sitting here in full disclosure today. Y'all ain't talking to Narlo the naked gnome, y'all talking to Narlo the half-dressed gnome. I'm wearing a pair of briefs and I got a t-shirt on, so my phone ain't used to it. It's used to sticking to my skin, used to being on my shoulder and not wanting to slide. Uh-oh, what we got here? Oh, it's advertisement. I was gonna say, we ain't changing states already, are we? Nope, just an advertisement for some used storage places. Now I'm thinking, if I remember right last time, we ain't actually gotten a new engine and transmission in here yet. I can't remember if we had upgraded yet or not. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I'm just taking a look, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Gonna have to go back and take a look at that and see whether or not we ever upgraded everything. Just the way it's kind of pulling, I'm thinking the answer to that is probably nope. Let's leave it down here about 40. Y'all have to tell me, because once again, y'all know I don't hear too well out of my left ear. It's just a whole buzzing and stuff like that. Y'all have to tell me if y'all hearing those cars like that. Are y'all getting the full like Doppler effect as cars and stuff go flying by us over there on the window since I got that window down? Y'all have to let me know if it sounds different. Because I'm really not hearing too much of a difference. That was, I guess, the only real one advantage there that I have driving those right-hand drive trucks is that the window is right there next to my ear, so every time I rode the window down, I'd sit there and I'd hear it. I could hear it a lot better than I can on this one. Now, let's see. We got a turn. We do. We got a turn.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Ooh, y'all see that jet go by? And I think we've been here at this crappy one. This is that real scary little place.
Turn right.
This is that scary little motel, like little area here. It's like just a little rest area. It looks like the parking lot for Stab City. Because it ain't nothing but like a dirt lot right next to an old abandoned, burned out motel. I think that's what we're looking at. Yep, this rest area right here. There's that old dead motel right over yonder. Got a whole bunch of trailers parked here. Yeah, this does look like this is like the American Truck Sim version of Stab City right here. And we're gonna be dumb enough to park in it. Oh dear. Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can at least turn it on around, so if anybody tries to start breaking into us, we can get out of here in a big old hurry if we need to. Ooh, look at there. We're out here at the little old country airport, too. Look at them old DC-10s sitting out there. Or DC-3s. Look at them old DC-3s sitting out there. Let's see if we can turn it on around. I figured this is probably a good enough place to park right here. Let's come on back up here next to this guy with it made out of the road cones and all there. It's probably a real good picture. I'm gonna see about popping out. We're gonna get a picture and then we're gonna take a nap. So I will see y'all on the other side. I think we've probably got an entire adventure set up here. So I will see y'all in just a few.